Hey you guys, welcome to our video. First things first, we want to thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers.
We appreciate all the love and support that you all have been showing us. We have actually been trying to film this video since 500 subscribers, but things just kind of happened very quickly, but we have finally sat down, so let us get into it.
Yeah. The first question we got was, what did you both do for a living before transitioning to digital nomads?
You want to go?
There you go.
So we were physical therapist assistants. We were working together in the same nursing home, taking care of our great patients, and we did that together for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that was just prepping us for what we're doing now, working together. Yeah, so we enjoyed it. It was definitely not something that I wanted to do long term, but it was paying the bills and it was very rewarding. So
we learned a lot. We met some really great people, and the work is incredibly rewarding.
Yeah.
And while working in healthcare comes with many challenges, there isn't anything like watching somebody regain their health, regain their strength, and get back out into the world.
What is the best part of being a digital nomad? I guess I'll answer it. Traveling the world and seeing so many different places and people in short spans of time. I never expected to be traveling as much as I am. So yeah, I think that's the best part for me.
Yeah, it's really, I'm a foodie. And while that is, of course, not the main thing, but that is something that I really look forward to in traveling. We're getting to try and eat cuisine from all over the world, all sorts of different foods, and that part has been incredibly rewarding and lots of fun.
What's something you wish you knew before making the plunge?
To not overpack.
I was gonna say that too.
Oh boy. So it's just so much more stress going through the airport. It is also a bigger expense because you're paying those checked bag fees. And especially traveling around Southeast Asia where the flights are very affordable, but we ended up paying so much more just because of the checked bag fees. So I would definitely do that part over.
Yeah, everybody was telling us to minimize as much as we can, and I thought I did, but clearly not enough because we're still traveling with 2 checked bags. It was ridiculous, but yeah. Now
we learned, lesson learned, and we are not traveling like that right now.
Absolutely not.
So how did we decide on where to relocate? So we based on where do we want to live, like what are the countries and areas that we really want to explore, and we thought the perfect place to start would be Southeast Asia. We started in Bali, which is such a big full-time travel hub, so we started there so we could see what that experience was like, connect with some people, and then that was such an easy gateway to other parts of Southeast Asia.
Yeah. So the next category is travel, and the next question is, what country did you enjoy so much that you wouldn't mind going again, whether it be because of cost of living or whatever the reason may be? I guess the country I wouldn't mind revisiting is Thailand, because Thailand is huge and there's so much of it that we didn't see, so many different experiences that you can have there because there's just so much to do. So I wouldn't mind revisiting Thailand, and I would want to bring my friends with us as well, just for,
Yeah, we only stayed in Bangkok for a couple of days, and then we were in Phuket for about close to a month. But that's just one small section. There's still Koh Samui. Then there's still the whole sections in the north with Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely are planning a revisit to Thailand.
How do we afford to travel full time?
So we get this question. This is probably, if our not most asked question, it's definitely top 2 for sure. I work as a social media manager for a company called 10X Travel. We teach people how to use credit card points and miles to travel affordably. And so I'm running their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, any and all of their social media channels. I'm the one responsible for coming up the content and the strategy for growing that business.
And I am basically doing the same thing for Going Farther Together, which is our handle for the social media platforms we're on. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, which is where we spend most of our energy because I love YouTube. YouTube is king.
Literally, it's just so much more enjoyable. you just have a much deeper experience versus, people are coming on Instagram and TikTok just for a couple quick seconds and they're like swiping through.
Yeah.
But YouTube, there's such a deeper connection. So that is definitely like the platform that we love and treasure.
Prioritize.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here and even watching this
For
video
real.
with us. And this will be a quick time to, if you are enjoying our content or you're just looking to support our channel, please drop a like and subscribe if you are not already. A question that we get asked a lot is, what is your favorite country that you have visited so far? So Japan has been my favorite country to visit so far. We visited twice and I just really had some really great, amazing experiences being in Japan, from the culture, the people, the food. It has just been amazing. And Japan is probably a place that we're probably going to go back to, maybe not every year, but maybe at least like every other year or so.
Mm-hmm. A lot of good memories there. If I had to pick a place, I love Japan, of course, but I would say, I don't know, I feel like I just keep coming back to Thailand. But I'm a nature girl, so I think that's why I love Thailand so much. Not that you can't get nature in a lot of places, but it was Thailand for me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thailand is great. We going back. And this is another important question because, especially traveling as Black people, do we feel safe traveling full time? What has been your experience?
Honestly, I feel a lot safer in a lot of these other countries than I do in America. Not even gonna hold you.
That part.
Yeah. And especially, there are other countries that I felt more safer in than others. Like, I felt really safe in Bali. I was, catching grabs and going places by myself, and I felt totally fine. I felt safe in Brazil, and people are like, oh my God, make sure you're safe. I make sure I'm safe everywhere, of course. But Brazil just has this like negative connotation that makes people like fearful to visit for whatever reason. But I felt safe there as well. So
I will say though, I felt safer in Sao Paulo than I did in Rio.
Oh.
But I still felt comfortable moving around in Rio. But yeah, there's definitely levels in terms of safety. Mm-hmm. Bali was Japan is another area where I just always feel safe.
And the people are kind and respectful. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
We also grew up in New York. Like, you grew up in Queens, so
my tolerance for safety and danger is a little skewed in comparison maybe to the average person. And I do understand that. But I think removing myself from that, because I've lived in other places besides Queens, most of the countries that you'll hear the news tell you like, whoa, watch out, it's really not like that. When you're actually boots on the ground and you're around the people, it's never as bad as they make it seem.
Agreed. And if we're ever in a place that we feel unsafe in, best believe we are going to let you guys know, because I want you guys to come to us for that kind of thing. And I want to give you guys our experience and our information that we have. So we'll let you know. We're
going to share experiences, good and bad, right? Those kind of things that are of real big importance, we're always going to make sure that that's shared with you. One thing you can rely on our channel for: what is it like living in the area? What's the food like? And how much does it cost to live there?
Yeah, we got you. If you had to live permanently anywhere in the world, where would you choose? Oh boy.
Ooh. Can I take this?
Sure. Because nothing's coming to my mind right now.
Because that is such a big commitment. Right. And I am not ready to like sow oats like that in any one country yet. Like right now, we are free agents. We are dating these countries.
Yeah.
That's what it is right now. I am not looking to settle down anywhere. The world is a big, beautiful place, and I want to see more of it before like trying to lock it down.
What we do know though is that we do want a home in the States somewhere, preferably as close to our family as possible. Mm-hmm. But we do want a home internationally as well, just to like retreat to, bring our friends out. I don't know.
For sure. That is absolutely in our future. Where that is yet, who knows? You know what though? To give you an answer to the question, here are some countries that are at least in the running. I think that's fair, right?
Okay.
So Japan.
To live permanently? Yeah, no.
Okay.
I love Japan, but I don't want to live there.
All right. Well, bye.
Yeah, I don't know. You would live in Japan permanently? The question was permanent.
Okay. Yeah, but like, is anything really permanent? Like, we're not living anywhere permanent.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you wouldn't live in Japan for 2 years?
Why not? It's so far. I would have to travel so far to see my family again.
Yeah.
And then who's going to come out to Japan to see us? I said, is this thing in the video? Or are you just talking?
I'm literally just talking. I'm genuinely confused.
The next question is, how do you plan your travel itinerary? Levon is the planner in the relationship. I just show up with my bags and,
Just be beautiful, and that is okay. So how I really go about it is, I'm a big fan of YouTube. I'm watching travel vlogs pretty much all day long. I'm looking at what other people are doing, what experiences they are having. And there are some tourist things that I like to do. Like, not all tourist things are bad. Like, sometimes those experiences are really great. So I'm trying to learn, what are those tourist things that seem like it'll actually be a great experience, but also what are some local and more traditional things that we can do in that area to really connect with the culture. So I'm watching travel vlogs, I'm reading blogs, I'm Googling, I'm using ChatGPT. I am literally doing everything. So that's kind of like the first phase of it. And then something that's important is, I'm looking in the area that we're staying, what area is going to be the best place to stay so that we're going to have easy access to everything. Public transportation, grocery stores, and all those things, so that we are always within, whether walking distance or a short Uber or taxi ride, to those like amenities and places that we want to explore.
Yeah, and that's something that we learned the hard way, because there were certain areas that we lived in that we were totally inconvenienced by little things like that, just being closer to places that we are probably going to go to on a day-to-day. So you learn a lot along the way.
Yep, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Our next question was, do we have a favorite cuisine from a particular country or place? Why don't you go first, love?
I love the food in Colombia. They have so many delicious restaurants, and we already been to Colombia, 2 or 3 times?
2 times.
2 times? Mm-hmm. And I'm just excited for the food every single time. But if I had to pick like a country, the food that we ate in Colombia, I wouldn't say it's Colombian food, because there's, so many different types of food there. It's just all good. But I love Thai food. They know how to season their food. They don't play about the spice. You can ask for things not too spicy, and your mouth will still be like on fire. But it's so flavorful and delicious. I love Thai food.
Mine would be Malaysia. I had some really, really great food experiences in Malaysia. I love the diversity of the food there, because you're getting a little bit of Indonesian flavor, Chinese flavor. There's such a big melting pot of flavor. So that is my favorite cuisine.
Yeah, that's good too. Do y'all still travel a lot?
We do. Yes, we travel a lot, but we have definitely slowed down the pace of our travel. When we first started out, we were doing like a country every month, and we realized pretty quickly that was just a little too fast. So now we're more of slow travelers. We are looking to spend a minimum of 2 months, going from 2 months to 3 months in every country that we visit, so that we can get a little bit of a deeper experience, but also go at a more relaxed pace, so that we don't burn out.
Because that's exactly what happened. Yes, we got to see a lot in the beginning, but we were totally burnt out. And I felt like by the time we got settled into a place and learning and navigating the area, it was already time to move to the next spot. So yeah, slow travel for me.
Yep. Sign us up. Stay tuned for our 2025 travel video, where we're going to discuss all the different countries that we're planning to visit in 2025.
The next category is relationships, so let's switch it up a little bit. The question is, how did we meet?
I'll do this one, because this story is funny, and So our best friends were dating each other, and they basically hooked us up. So I was told that Irene was feeling me. She thought I was cute. So I hit her up like, yo, what's up? And this is back in the days of IM message. We've been dating, well, married now 6 years, but we were dating before getting married for about 10 years. So people were still using AOL Instant Messenger at the time. So I hit her up and then we was talking. And then lo and behold, I told her like, oh, you know, your friend told me that you said that I was cute. That's why I started talking to you. And she's like, what are you talking about?
I did not.
But it worked out.
Yeah.
And here we are rocking 16 years later. So
shout out to Ivy and Adrian. Thank you.
So our next question that I know a lot of people are curious about is, what is our dynamic behind the scenes? Who does what? Who's responsible for the different areas of the business and running this channel? I will let you take that one.
So I am the editor. I've been editing YouTube videos for a long time. Even before GFT, I had my own personal channel for a long time. So I've been editing for a while. So that's my forte. That's what I love to do. Levon is a very great videographer, much better than me, I will say. So we both do it, but mostly it's him filming, flying the drone and all that. I'm just running the social media platforms, posting stuff. I mean, not just.
I will, because she's being she's being modest. First of all, editing is easily the hardest, most time consuming task, and Irene handles that superbly. Wonderful video editor, and is literally the glue of keeping all this together, handling all the posting, the schedules, scripting, coming up with the content. So Irene handles all of that. I just film, I show up, look handsome, and let's get it. And I do the travel planning. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which is a very major part of what we do. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, what is it like being married and working together all the time? Because we've been working together for like the last 3 years.
We were PTAs and now doing this. It comes with its challenges.
You're not sick of me yet?
Sometimes, not even gonna lie. But yes, working together all the time, you have to prioritize getting yourself out of the work mode, because if you're not intentional about that, we can go out to eat and like we can shut things down for the day and still be talking about work, and that is not good. We are still humans. We still have our own, we're individuals, and we have our
own identities outside of work and just outside of our marriage as well too. But we have to prioritize like shutting that down. We're not content creators. We're just a literal regular husband and wife trying to have dinner. So that's something that we prioritize and something that we're going to be making even more of a focus for this year.
Absolutely. The next question is, do you ever get tired of spending so much time together?
Not really. Like, you know, sometimes we both know how to have our own our own space, create our own like self-care routines. We're like recharging. So we both know how to give each other that space and that respect to just like unwind. And we've been married for 6 years, so we weren't working together the entire time, but like Levon said, we know how to give each other a space, especially me, because I need to recharge, and we both do, so we just know how to navigate that with each other. Why are you making that face? I feel like you said all the things that I just said.
Probably.
Yeah. So our next question is, what do we miss about New York? The thing that I miss the most about New York is just being in close proximity to our family and our friends. Living abroad and living overseas, it is great. The food is great. We're having all these great travel experiences, but we do get homesick. And sometimes you just want to be around your people. You want to be around your tribe. So that is definitely the thing. I think I could speak for both of us.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing that we miss the most about New York.
What is your must-have item to pack?
Ooh. Well, if I have to have a must-have item, it's definitely going to have to be my laptop, because the bills got to get paid. Still got to work so that we can eat. So if I have to narrow it down to one, that laptop is for sure going to be it.
That's fair. Now mine sounds like it's crazy. I was gonna say either my skincare products, but mostly my hair products because, you know, the products, shampoo and conditioner you can find anywhere, but styling products, especially for a curly girl with natural hair, yeah, I have to have my essentials on me, so yeah.
I can't fault you for that. Not one bit. Do you have any travel traditions or rituals?
After a long travel day, you know, catching planes, being on a plane, running around the airport, I just love to come to our hotel or Airbnb, wherever we're staying, and just have a skincare spa night, because that just helps me decompress and relax from the hectic day. So that's probably my tradition and ritual. Get a good face mask on.
Mine is pretty similar. We don't do it as much, but typically, like when we get to a new city, the next day we're booking some kind of spa or massage just to get right, a long plane ride, work out those kinks and knots.
Mm-hmm. The next question is, where are you traveling to next?
To be honest, I am not sure. The only thing that we have booked is a trip to the Philippines at the end of the year, which is crazy because like it's literally at the end of the year, but for our travel for the next month, I don't know yet, but I will be figuring that out soon, and we will make a video about it and we'll share all the countries that we'll be traveling to. But we're also going to give you recommendations in another video coming up, so make sure you're subscribed. We're going to share some really great places that you should travel to in 2025 and even in 2026.
Yeah, you're not going to want to miss that, you guys. Oh, this is a good question. How do we balance exploring new places with rest and downtime?
So what we've actually been doing for the past couple of months is we typically are spending a baseline of a month to 3 months in a place. So the first 2 weeks, we actually don't film anything. We're getting used to the country. We're exploring, we're walking to different places, we're trying new restaurants. Mm-hmm. And then once we start getting comfortable, we found some restaurants that we like, we found some experiences and activities that we enjoyed, we will then go back to that area and then film, especially for restaurants. So if you see a restaurant in a video, it's because it made the cut. We already visited, and
probably been there more than once already.
Probably 2 to 3 times. And then we're like, yeah, this is something that we can bring to our audience. That's some great food, great quality. So rest assured, if we're showing something, we're not showing it just because like, no, we're showing it because we genuinely do enjoy it, and we do think that you will too.
Yeah, and that just allows us to live in the moment as well, because as content creators, having the camera out all the time is, you know, it just, I don't know how to describe it, but it's exhausting. Yeah, it gets annoying after a while. So it just helps us to live in the moment and, you know, just enjoy the moment.
Exactly.
And that is all the questions that we have for you guys. We didn't want to make this video too long, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone that submitted all the questions that we got. Don't hesitate to send us more, because I'm sure we'll make another one of these videos in, you know, the next couple months or so. So yeah, but I have a question for you, or we have a question for you. Tell us in the comments what you want to see, or what type of videos you enjoy from us that you would want to see. And if there's a place in 2025 that you really want to visit and travel to, put it down in the comments.
Let us know, because we are still trying to figure out where we're traveling to. So if there's some requests for an area, we'll go.
Open to it.
We'll go, and we'll let you know exactly what it's like.
Yes. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.